And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the Windy City Showdown. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Chicago White Sox. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Number one, she's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from her.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching her in batting practice, she was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think she'd probably say half of the home runs she's hit lately have been mistakes because she's just trying to go gap to gap.
One down. Now it's the right fielder.
And every at-bat's a big one for her now as she looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Ripped on a line. And there two.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll keep her hitting streak alive. She's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days.
Tyon with a move to first. Oh, he throws it away. Runner goes again. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they hold her at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile.
That's a base hit. Run scores. The Windy City Showdown continues now. And now the right fielder, number 1. Poteet back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder. 1 for 3. Here's a rocket out to left. Hat makes the catch. That's out number 2.
She was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if she gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Man at first, Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Hap on his way home. The relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
He was all over that one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite.
Line to left. Hap right there to make the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 8-2.
She hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Number 1 added 1 more to that hitting streak. Here's the rookie right fielder.
The right fielder, number 1.
That's to third. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. And with every hit that extends her streak, she climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog. 30 is about as far as most players can take it, and she's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks...
Runner takes off. In there for strike three. Throw to third. Out. And that... Runner on at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. She'll touch them all. Her 71st home run of the season. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
First and second, two down. That smash towards center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And the Windy City Showdown continues now. Now the number 2 hitter, John Birdie. Base knock right field. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it, maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Now a blooper back behind first. Fair ball. Number 1 made a big contribution despite the loss.
Such a tremendous...
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The White Sox could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. John Birdie at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And she strikes out the side here in the first. Cubs. 1 gone, runner at first. So now it's the White Sox DH. There's a buzz in the stadium every time she comes to the plate. That one drilled left field. That's long gone. She sends a rocket to left. Her 72nd home run of the season. And the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0. So add another game to her hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, she's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today.
She made pretty quick work of them right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. To the right side, Sosa slings to first, and Swanson is set down. Michael Bush digs in now. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Right through there, got it. She picks up her 5th strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That one fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Jonathan India at the plate. Late on that fastball. India measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And she's up to 7 strikeouts in this one.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Number 1.
Steele back to work. That one ripped. Gone. Another homer. Her 73rd home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Cubs just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
He takes it on his own. One up, one down.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Birdie, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
One strike.
And it's fouled away. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's her 8th strikeout of the game. Here's Kyle Tucker. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
King Tut goes down on strikes. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. There's the strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
He was late there. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. And there's a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here.
Now batting, number 1.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. And we have a new single-season home run leader. One of the most revered records in baseball has been broken. The Windy City Showdown continues now. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Popped up. Gallo sizing this one up, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. 1 away. Jonathan India now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. She's doing her thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make her work a little bit harder.
0-2.
0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it doesn't strike outs for her in this one. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Got him. 13 strikeouts now. She's putting together an impressive outing. So she's perfect through 6. It's the White Sox 6. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's 1-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of swing and a pop-up. Sosa sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
She's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find it. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
The designated hitter, number 1.
Brazier back to work. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. She wants it all. Play at the plate and she's out. She tried for the inside the Parker and she couldn't make it. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Swanson digs in. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. And that's in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The Cubs still looking for their first hit in this one. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the players that can take that information.
Ground ball, left side. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still up against a 6. Here on the south side, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. That one in there across the letters.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank. Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, in there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So here's Horner now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Crow Armstrong off of first with 2 away. This could end it. Foul ball still 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Got him! And that's the ball game.
This pitcher was so close to getting into the history books. She pitched well all game long.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd, and pretty much all anyone in the baseball world is talking about right now. The new single-season home run record. What a run it has been. Guys, how do you make sense of what we've seen?
This is absolutely awesome. So exciting. I thought I was going to run out of placatas. But just watching this unfold, the discipline that it takes to stay focused on your approach day in and day out.
Yeah, discipline plus the fact the amount of pressure that you're dealing with as you get closer to the award makes it very special.
Well, congratulations again to the new single-season home run record holder.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right. We'll be back. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the White Sox DH.
And every at-bat's a big one for her now as she looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And with every hit that extends her streak, she climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most players can take it, and she's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that win.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit, one run is in. A second scores as well. She's in there.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back to bite them. And they lead by 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's out of here. Home run number 75 of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that
Harper over to Turner for 1, relay to first, double play. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with
and now the right fielder. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. Her fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. She can't miss. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
First pitch swinging, and she got the fastball. She knew exactly what to do with it, too. She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. So up next for Chicago, number 1. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those two she hit were legit, and she looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Up onto the patio and out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. It's 6-0. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Another homer. Her 80th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 8-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget.
Now it's the right fielder.
Man, every at-bat's a big one for her now as she looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Left field, way back there. And out of here. That's her 7th home run of the series. It's 2-0. And that's her 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if she goes a game or two without hitting a home run, she's going to feel like she's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Here on the south side, Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And it drops in.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing.
And it looks like trouble. Now she'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and her second hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
To third, tag got her. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. 2 outs, runner at first. Max Kepler digs in now. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and it falls. To third, tag got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there, even though it was a bang-bang play.
2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now the right fielder. She's already homered here in this one. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first. Pickoff throw. Tries to get back and save. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go again. In there for strike 3. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out, runner at second. Andrew Benintendi steps up. The 0-2. She's trying for third. Stott over to first in time. And there's 2 away. Save! And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's an 8-run lead. Now it's the right fielder. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run is in. He'll score. 2 runs are in. The throw to third, and she's out trying. Number 1 was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Welcome back. This is MLB Network coming from Studio 21. I'm Robert Flores along with Melanie Newman. A new Top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course there are some exciting new names to get to know, but one that I'm sure you've already heard of, Mia Lewis. We've been following her story closely for a while now, and Melanie, put this in perspective. What does this mean for her being a part of this list?
Well, it means that what we've always seen from her, which is that her work ethic was really that big tool that she had working for her behind that talent, is finally getting recognized. These are lists that are updated and changed all the time, which means it's not just people who are graduating because they've made it into the majors. It's newcomers who are outworking people who used to be on that list. Mia is absolutely one of them. She has shown great skills so far, and it's time that the rest of the world took advantage of that.
Not just for Mia, but what's the reasonable expectation for all the players on this list?
You're going to go to the big leagues, and whether that's seen as that keystone piece that your current organization wants to ultimately build around, or it's the fact that we're reminded that these people are trying out every single day for all 30 major league teams. She could have eyes from a ton of organizations, because we always hear, once the hot stove heats up, how big prospects are part of those halls. They know who she is, and she's going to keep climbing up those ranks.
Well, congratulations to all the players that made this list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and maybe and hopefully break into the big leagues.
Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Number one, she's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from her.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching her in batting practice, she was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So,
one down. So now it's the White Sox DH. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A 2-run shot, another one in her incredible season. And the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Line drive. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Runner at second, nobody out. Oh, he botches it. Now second and third, and nobody out. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Trout is there. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Save!
No, he's safe.
Throw behind the runner. They've got her doubled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-5. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the tying run at second. Runner takes off for third. No throw, and she steals third easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. 2-2 now. In the air, right field. Trout has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and she's in to score. Tied up at 8-all.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And now Yohan Moncada. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the White Sox DH. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but she certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
She's trying for third to the right side, and that one handled on to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out. Number 1 was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see.
One down. And now the DH.
And every at-bat's a big one for her now as she looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And with every hit that extends her streak, she climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most players can take it, and she's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so...
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked, and she steals third without a throw. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. A swing and a soft liner. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. The throw's offline. She's saved. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Luis Rengifo leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away. The batter now, Kevin Newman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
That is good. The right field. 1.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
In the air, foul off first. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the White Sox 2 and the Angels nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss.
0-2. 1-1-1.
Up the middle, Montgomery. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Got him looking. And there are 2 down.
Batting six.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Joe Adell. And that drops in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make her work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, she is just mowing them down. She's settling in. You got to make her uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. She got her front foot down. She was stronger on her backside, and when her bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Got it started a little too early. Strike
No
one.
ball. 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today. Travis d'Arnaud now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Slater makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Kevin Newman digs in now. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. In for a strike. 0-1. The Halos still looking for their first hit in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she's up to 7 strikeouts in this one.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Struck him out looking. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the White Sox back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. That one laced to center and a base hit. And she can't get back to first in time as the big turn cost her. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Ward in his 6th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Angels, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
She's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hit on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Neto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
No, that's down.
That misses, and that is ball one. In the air, right field. Slater makes the grab, one down. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. Struck out looking his first time. Outside, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Ward at first, one gone. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Goes down looking. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fastball for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Ground ball left side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just spot.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Angels held in check. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now it's the DH, number 1.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Kochanowicz back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and she's got a 4-hit day. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at second. Runner takes off for third. In there for strike 3. Tag. Ow! Darno, great throw.
Well, Boog, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out at third. It's just really disappointing.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. She's putting together an impressive outing.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Swings and misses. The whiffs just keep on coming. She's up to 14 now. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Ward in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Sets him down on strikes. And she strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. Still in total command on the mound. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt her momentum all that much. You know, she's really been on top of her game, commanding her pitches all night long.
Adele at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Neto aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So she gets yet another strikeout. 16 so far.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
And a pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Montgomery makes the catch for the out. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. And that drops in for a strike.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Jokes coming on. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. Angels strand one. They still find themselves down. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter. She's already homered in this game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second, she wants to cycle. The relay to third. There's the tag. They get her, and that's the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout.
Steven Wilson takes over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Number one was firing on all cylinders here. So 2 down. So now it's the White Sox DH.
And here we go, Boog. A chance to see if she can up her hitting streak to the magic 40-game mark.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's safe. It's 2-1. So that extends her hitting streak to 40 games. She's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in her dome right now. I mean, I know she's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point...
Runner breaks for third. This one in the dirt. Throw to third, and she's in there easily. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they trail by 1. And she'll pull into second safely.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes a pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Kyle Teal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
High fly ball lifted into the air right field. drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. She gets there safe at third as she moves up with 2 gone. Here's the White Sox DH. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. That one felt good. That's her 4th home run of the series. And we're all square. It's 7-7. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Number 1 was a real bright spot.